Hello, beautiful lady. Yes, I am talking to you. It is Thursday, and I just want to say it is only 2 days before we celebrate Christmas. But I wanted to stop in and say thank you so much for being a part of my tribe this year. Whether you follow me on my YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram, or my TikTok channel, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your views. Thank you for your likes. I am so grateful. And I pray that you and your family are going to have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I love you to pieces. I am so grateful that you allow me to come into your homes every single week. I don't take it for granted. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for everything. I just am so grateful. Merry Christmas. I love you.
We're bringing sexy back. We're bringing sexy back.
Let's get it started. Harder, won't you give it up?
Hello, beautiful lady. Yes, I am talking to you. It is Thursday, and you know what goes down here on Thursday. Wife Life with Dr. Gail goes down here on Thursday. So do me a huge favor. Make sure that you're hitting the subscribe button and the little bell right next to it so you'll know when I go live. And so tonight I want to talk to you about the power of praying for your spouse. Yes, the power of praying for your spouse. Now, I know I come on here most of the time and talking about sex and intimacy and amazing sex. But let me just tell you, without prayer and praying for your spouse and praying for your marriage, I believe that we just would make it, right? And so I, implemented praying for my marriage and my spouse and my household years and years ago. And I'm up every single morning at 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time praying and interceding over marriages for all over the world. But let me just tell you how imperative it is that you begin to pray for your spouse. Because let me just tell you, we're inundated every single day with so many different things when it comes to our spouse and our marriages and all of those different kind of things. And it's important for us to begin to pray. And, when I first started praying for, Gil and I's marriage, I was not in a good space. We were not in a good space. And one of my mentors told me, Gail, you need to begin to pray for your marriage, and you need to begin to pray for yourself, and you need to begin to pray for Gil. And I'm like, listen, I'm not in a space to really pray for anybody, not even myself. But I began to do it just because I knew that I needed help. And when you reach out for help and you really want help, you have to do the things to change, because evidently what you're doing is not working. And so I implemented prayer years ago over myself, over my marriage, over my ministry, over, I pray for you guys daily. Even though I don't know you personally, I pray and intercede for marriages all over the world every single morning at 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so this is something that I implemented years ago, and it's only 20 minutes a day, right? 2 minutes every hour. And I literally had to set my clock to be able to do it. But as I began to do it, it became habit, and it has just grown from there. And so how to pray for your spouse 20 minutes a day. It is so easy. So at 8 a.m., pray for their walk with the Lord, right? And I don't care what religion you're from or what background you came from. Pray for their walk with the Lord, right? Pray that they get to know Him on a personal basis, right? And this could be if you're praying for your wife or you're praying for your spouse. I'm just talking about pray for your marriage and your spouse. Pray with their relationship with the Lord and their walk with the Lord at 8 a.m. Just 2 minutes. 9 a.m. Pray for their purity, right? Pray that they continue to stay pure towards you sexually, mentally, and physically, right? Pray for their purity at 9 a.m. Just say, God, I thank you that my spouse is pure towards me, pure towards our sex life, pure towards you, pure towards every area of their life. 10 a.m. Pray for their friendships. And what do I mean by pray for their friendships? because we're surrounded by social media and all of these different kind of things. And now you can have friends all over the world, right? And some of the friendships that they might develop might not be godly, and they might not be for your marriage, and they might be against your marriage. They might be a person that's trying to invade your marriage. So pray for their friendships. And if they have friends that are currently in their circle that are not for marriage and not uplifting your covenant, God, you can pray them out of their lives, right? Or you can pray that they turn and they're for your marriage, and they keep your spouse pure and uplifted, and want to see your marriage win. 11 a.m. Pray for their witness, right? Pray that they're strong enough whenever they're in situations that they choose a godly way of handling things and not a worldly way of handling things. And this can be hard, especially when you're in the workplace and people are going against what your values are. And we're inundated every single day with what's new values and what's right and what the world is accepting. But pray for their witness, that they're able to stand fast and stay covenant to their values and what they want for their life and your marriage. 12 p.m. Pray for their work to be honored, right? Because so many times we go to work and our work is not honored and people don't notice. And sometimes that can get you down and make you not want to go to work. But pray that people see that they work honorably, and that they give them the accolades, and they give them the awards, and they give them the raises that they deserve, right? Because it's good to be honored. It's good that people notice that you're doing well. And if they're not getting it at work, lift your spouse up and say, you're doing a great job. I value you going to work. I value you helping contribute to this household. 1 p.m. Pray that they're protected. Pray that God puts a hedge of protection around them, that no hurt, no harm, no danger will come near them as they're traveling on the road to go back and forth to work. Just if they're at home, pray that God sends angels camped around your home. Just pray for their protection, because we're living in perilous times, right? 2 p.m. Pray for their safety. Pray that they're safe in every area of their life. Just pray for their safety. 3 p.m. Pray that God blesses their socks off, right? Pray that God blesses them in every area of their life, right? Blessings on top of blessings, right? And I always pray that Gil gets blessed beyond his belief, because when he's blessed, I'm blessed. And when I'm blessed, he's blessed. So we pray blessings on top of blessings on each other, right? 4 p.m. Pray that God strengthens their life. Pray that God strengthens their life. That they're physically, mentally, and physically strengthened in every area. That they're not sick. That their life is strong in Him and in their physical body. And 5 p.m. Pray for their visions and their dreams. Pray that all their visions and their dreams come to fruition, because this is what is part of having a fulfilled life, that their vision and their dreams come to pass, right? You might not always agree with their visions or dreams, but pray that God brings their visions and their dreams to pass so they can have a fulfilled life. Because if they're fulfilled, you're going to be fulfilled, and vice versa. And so my prayer is that you just use this guide, right? And make it your own and expand it and grow it, right? And plug your names and your needs and your necessities in it. But this is just a skeleton of how you can begin to pray for yourself, for your marriage, for your spouse, right? Just using 20 minutes a day, 2 minutes every hour, that you can literally change your whole entire being in your marriage. I love you to pieces. I'm here every single Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will see you next week.
We're bringing sexy back. We're bringing sexy back.
Let's get it started. I don't want you give it up. What you embody, we're gonna start it as we're one.